And there you see Cam Smith walking towards the practice putting green. Love when the players acknowledge the fans as they walk around. And we're joined now by Gary Young, the rules staff here of the PGA Tour. And Gary, been kind of a wild morning for you guys and your staff.
Kind of a crazy morning. Unfortunate situation for Cam Smith. During round 3 on play of the 4th hole, we had a situation where we had noticed that Cam had hit a ball into the penalty area left of the green. When we came back to the live action, we saw him playing a shot from down there. It looked like his ball was awfully close to the line, but we felt comfortable that the player knew enough that he couldn't play a ball that was touching the line of the penalty area. I had talked to the official that was in that area. He unfortunately didn't see, and he certainly didn't get called in on anything. We discussed it a little bit more this morning after someone else on the committee had seen the broadcast, and we decided to take a second look at it and felt that it was close enough that we should probably talk to the player himself. And at that point, Cam came into the rules office. We talked a little bit, and I described the scenario of how we came about the information, and just wanted to be comfortable that he knew that the ball wasn't touching the line. And at that point, he said, yes, my ball was definitely touching the line. He wasn't aware that no portion of the ball could be touching the penalty area line. He thought that if a portion of the ball was in the general area of the course, that he was safe to play it.
All right, let's take a look at the entire scenario. We're going to go back to yesterday's 3rd round, Gary. Here's the tee shot for Cam Smith. I'm going to watch it sail into the penalty area. Takes that bounce, goes into the water, and then he goes about the process of dropping and placing the golf ball, and this is where things got a little squirrely for him.
Yeah, he's dealing with an area where the geometry of the whole situation, it's a really small area that he's dropping in. He's basically hole high. He's got basically a sliver outside of the line, and he obviously dropped the ball in that area, but it came back to rest against the line. And it was at that point, he obviously thought it was okay to play it from that position, and it turns out that the rules do not. You have to take complete relief from that penalty area.
He had taken the 2 club lengths from where the ball last crossed over the line, dropped it, it rolled down, and he dropped it a second time, and it rolled to where he played it from.
I don't know if it was his first drop that came to rest there or his second drop.
Matter.
I didn't ask him that portion, but he definitely dropped the ball. It landed in the general area of the course. It must have come back to rest against the line. And at that point, he felt that it was okay to play it from there, but unfortunately, the rules say differently.
Gary, how receptive was Cam to your initial approach to tell him exactly what was taking place, and what was his emotional state there when he actually had to say, oh boy, that actually is a 2-shot penalty?
Well, Cam is a complete gentleman, and he took it that way. He was completely calm through the whole process, and once he found out that it was a 2-stroke penalty, he just said to me, the rules are the rules. And, you know, in typical casual Cam fashion, he just accepted it and left the office that way.
We appreciate you coming up here. We know you're busy. We want to get you back down there for this final round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship. The leaderboard has now been updated, Gary, and he is now off of page 1 because he did start the day at 11 under par, but after the 2-shot penalty, he is now right there at 9 under. 4 shots back of the lead held by J.J. Spahn instead of 2. It's a big difference, Kurt.
Well, the good news is he has 18 holes to make the ground up. You know, he didn't make double bogey on 17 coming in or something like that.
Gary, appreciate your time as always.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. To watch another video, click here. And to subscribe, click here.